You trophy hunting.
Yeah, I thought I'd, I thought I'd go for some trophies. Gotta go and rob 20 convenience stores. Get the next trophy.
There, is that better?
Yo.
It's been fine for ages. Today it's a bit spastic though.
I told you, like the one PlayStation.
Ignore that, Taz. You didn't see that.
Mm.
When you coming home? Who voice is that?
Welcome.
Why she asked?
Oh shit, not good. Okay, okay, I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Oh, it's actually updating my GTA.
You finally
We'll
got
go the
space?
family vacation.
I didn't make space. I don't know why it's changed now. It's probably because I deleted my game the other day, but I haven't really tried to do it again. My problem is I have like 80 gig of clips and stuff, but you can't move that over to the external hard drive.
Plug in your USB, go to Share Factory and upload all the clips onto Share Factory, and then you from Share Factory you can put it onto the external.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're gonna first need I think you need to open up a new save file in your external. So the first thing you should save it as a Share Factory, and then you should put another folder inside for videos, and then that's when you upload all the clips and stuff to there.
oh, I see. Okay, I think I need to get Share Factory again. What are you guys doing?
I'm just doing some trophy hunt.
For
Nerd.
Okay.
No. You the Tina, you Taz?
Hmm?
I don't know if Taz is editing.
Lose away. Oh shit, not good.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'm trying. I'm hurrying, I'm hurrying.
Every convenience store there's an Indian in there.
They go the family vacation.
It's a little bit
For you, alright.
racist. Oh no, here we go. Hello, James. How are you, James? How many more do I have to rob? Holy shit. Gotta rob 20. Heaps. That's 2.
What are you doing?
trying to get trophy. GTA. Did you buy your agency yet?
No, I don't got enough money.
Why don't you have enough money? Have you done your preps yet?
No, I never started it because it's hard. Like,
It's been 3 days.
yeah, I know it's been 3 days, but it's hard when we go like, you know that part where that gate is, that tall gate, and that there's heaps of guards around it.
Oh, you talking about your scope out?
Yeah, the scope out, and there's heaps of guards around the scope out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still on that. And it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it is harder when you first do it.
Yeah.
It does take a while to...
Well,
Okay. We'll go and join the coalition chat. I think Taz and that are running a private conversation.
No, I don't think it's okay, Kitty.
Oh yeah? Oh sorry, I just see he's all muted. I was like, I might have been disrupting something.
No.
The White Wolf and that deleted me too, Taz. Did I tell you about what happened? How Pharaoh was killing them? And I was watching and then... Yeah. A little bit of drama. That's probably right.
I was just about to get out of here. You'll get your money. I think I pieced myself.
I think Urge probably gonna be on hopefully
Are you
later.
happy now?
What's that?
I think Farah might be on a bit later. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh yeah, he's got a couple of days off, I think. Oh no, yesterday I think. But I don't think, was he on yesterday? No, he was on.
Yeah, he was.
Do you know anyone who's got all the trophies? GTA? It'll take you ages, man.
Yep. Not really. I could have platinumed on PS3, but I was too lazy. Like, I literally had like 3 or 4 more trophies for PS3.
Yeah.
I think I've only platinumed 2 games.
Yeah, I've only got one game platinumed, which is PUBG. It's the only game I got platinum.
Dude, I'll give you my account details, bro. You can get all the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Did you get a snack, James?
No, I got a like from Taz.
Oh, nice. What's that for? Instagram.
On Instagram, yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm starting to put some of my drawings on Instagram. Put one on there the other day. I'll do some more drawings today. I haven't drawn any pictures for a couple of days. And
What drawings do you do?
Oh, I just started. Like I used to draw when I was a kid, and then I worked at a school, and I started drawing with some of the kids at the school, and they were like, "Oh, they're like, we really like your drawing." So yeah, it just got me back into it. It's really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm just learning some new techniques at the moment, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably been about 2 days last time I started drawing. Actually, one of the students at the school actually gave me some little tips. She's really good at drawing, and she's telling me which pencils to buy. Just show me some of her shading as well. She's really good at shading. That's fun. It's relaxing.
Yeah, that's really cool. I used to do that as well, but I also just stopped.
Oh,
I
did you?
decided, like,
Hmm?
yeah, at some point recently I bought a digital drawing course because I thought maybe, keep up with the times, but I don't know, it's not the same.
Yeah. A lot of people doing that though. I've been told, it's the digital drawing. It's pretty cool, man. Like
Yeah.
I've seen some art online. I've just
Yeah, they're really good, but
Mhm.
it's like you said, it's like relaxing to do it, and that doesn't do it for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to find what you enjoy.
Yeah.
But I like sketching. It's my favorite. I like doing sketches.
You like sketching?
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you say your stuff's on Instagram?
Oh, I've only put one picture up. I've done a coat of armor, a knight, which was really
Okay.
it was quite hard for me. But I'm slowly just putting more pictures out there. I've got quite a few that I've drawn just in the last few weeks. But I'm thinking of just putting my first drawings that I've started this year and just doing like a progression for the next year. So I'm going to add quite a
That'd
few.
be cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to add a few pictures every so often and just see my progress.
Mhm.
I shared one with Taz the other night.
Okay.
Hey Taz, I should.
Yeah.
The
No,
pic-
thanks. Anything.
I'll see if I can find it. I'll share it to the chat. One that I shared with Taz the other day.
Yeah, it'll be cool for you to look back after like a year, see how
Yeah.
much you've done.
Mhm. Actually, I've got it in my book. I'll just take a picture of it. 1 second.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just check the chat. It might be in the chat. Let's have a look.
Right in the PlayStation chat.
Yeah, I think I shared it into this chat. I'm just looking. Alright, I'll share it again. So I drew these, just found a picture on Pinterest and just drew it.
Yeah.
hmm
Let's see. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, it was alright. I still need to improve a lot, but it took me probably 15 minutes to draw it.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that's cool.
hmm Yeah, it does take. It is a little bit of effort to. Once you get started, it's really fun. It's just the initial getting motivated to start. It's a bit like when you feel like not going to work or something, but once you're at work, you're fine. It's just the initial going. But yeah, no, drawing's cool. Oh, cool. Nice. Hello, James. James is one of my friends. Yeah, I don't really know anyone really. I only know Taz. I met Taz a while ago, probably when I first started playing GTA. I met him, and he recently invited James and I into the Sky Crew. But I've met a couple of Sky Crew guys. But Taz usually jumps into our party if he's not in. We've got another party that Taz joins, and he usually jumps in there. But I seen he was in here, so I just joined here. I usually talk.
One day and I thought he was coming to kill me because he's very toxic.
Mhm.
Right, Taz? Yeah. But he came to help me with some stuff.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Because, like, I just get scared of people, to be honest. So I
Mhm.
thought, okay, well, God, I guess my mission is over with this guy after me.
Yeah. Well, when I met Taz, sorry if you can hear me eating too. I'm just eating dinner. Because I stream GTA online,
Yeah.
and this guy called Sky Jump Taz or whatever joined my stream. And he starts talking
Yeah.
to me and stuff. I was like, oh yeah. He's like asking me questions and stuff, and then before you know it, he's like, oh, you mind if I join your game? I said, yeah, sure. And then that's how we became friends. And then he goes to me,
Okay.
he goes, Kenny Hawk, I'm like happy you invited me. I said, yeah, okay, you seem like a cool guy. Like, he goes, nah, it's because I'm a barcode, and a lot of people don't trust barcodes. Like, I didn't even know what a barcode was back then. I was like, oh, I'm like completely. He goes, yeah, lucky, because if you had been someone who'd been playing for a while, you probably wouldn't have invited
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, all barcodes are toxic, even Taz.
Yeah.
I've got Nat type with him. I don't even think he can hear me.
Yeah, his internet's playing up quite a bit.
I thought it was just mine. But mine seems
Nah.
okay now.
No, I think it's more Taz.
Yeah. What time is it for you guys?
Oh, good question. Look. It is 6:30 p.m. It's bloody
Oh,
hot too.
okay. Is it?
Yeah, it's like humid right now. I don't even really want to
Oh.
eat this food, but
Yeah. It's supposed to be hot here too, but you know, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the hell's going on. It's like winter weather. It's great though.
Oh yeah, he's in this. South Africa's south. Is that southern hemisphere? Like us? That is, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we should have the same seasons as you, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's been like for a week or two, like rainy and cold. But I kind of like this weather. I work from home, so I don't really give a shit.
Oh, that's cool. You got air conditioning?
No, I
Oh
don't
man.
think that's common here, except for like the rich people.
Yeah. That sounds like over here too.
Yeah. I know like the people in the States are always like shocked that we don't have like heating and
Mhm.
aircons and stuff. But yeah, here it's mainly just like the super rich people that get that stuff.
It's pretty hard over there. I've been told, eh, South Africa. My granddad actually went
What?
like hard to
Which
live
is-
apparently.
Oh. Oh
Mm.
yeah.
My granddad went to South Africa in the 1960s, and he said it was one of the most peaceful countries in the world to visit. But that was in the 1960s. Apparently, it's a lot dangerous now.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. We're all
Mm.
like gangsters here.
Mm.
No, I'm kidding. We're not really, but yeah, the crime rate's pretty bad. It's a
Mm.
pity because it's like it's a really beautiful country, but
Yeah,
we've got our stuff going on, I guess.
yeah, it's pretty bad, eh? Like I've been told, like murders and stuff like that over there. So I was
Yeah, it's
asking
pretty normal.
Taz. Yeah, I was asking Taz about that.
Yeah, like 2 days ago, I saw like right next to my house, and I live in a good area.
Mhm.
But we were driving to the shop, and I saw this like Merc came swerving at me, and I was like, whoa, shit. Anyway, when I looked at it closer, the passenger door was open, and they were like dragging a guy.
Oh,
And
really?
I'm assuming they just hijacked the car, and like obviously someone was in the car when they took it. But I saw they stopped like further up, and
Mhm.
I'm guessing they dropped him off or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's shit like that you see all the time. It's
Wow.
really bad.
That's crazy, man. That's
Hmm.
crazy. Yeah, there's quite
You
a
should learn to adjust. Huh?
there's quite a few South Africans that live over here, and they've told me horror
Yeah.
horror stories. Mm.
So my cousin's actually there, and weirdly enough, he's in the aircon business.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
They went over like 5 years ago, I think, and they're super happy there.
Mm. Yeah, I actually know a South African who does aircon. His name's Peter. Big guy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a real nice fella. He's him and his
Oh,
wife
okay.
moved over from South Africa.
Hmm.
But yeah, a lot of the South Africans I meet over here are until they feel sad about what's happened over there.
yeah.
But at the same time, they're like happy that they're able to move forward in their lives. But,
Yeah, exactly.
mm,
Most people who leave here, I think, really miss it. But
Mhm.
I mean, it's a better life somewhere else. Like I know when they moved over, they were like so shocked because I don't even remember what it was, but you guys have like an honesty box or something. I can't remember what they called it.
oh yeah.
Like you take something and then you put in money or something like that. And they were like, what the hell? In South Africa, you can't even carry money in your wallet.
Wow, that's crazy. Mm.
Yeah.
That's true.
My friend Patrick and Yolandi, his wife's called Yolandi. Patrick actually come to New Zealand with no money. Well, I think he only had I think he had $1,500 New Zealand in his account, and came over from South Africa by himself. His wife Yolandi was over in South Africa waiting for him, and when he came over here, because he's a qualified chemist in South Africa,
Yeah.
but his qualifications weren't recognised here in New Zealand, so he had to start from the bottom. And get this, our immigration here is really strict. Like if you sort of break any of the rules, they'll send you on a plane back to where you're from. So his
Oh,
old
yeah?
so his old boss was like taking advantage of him, getting him to work all these hours. This is in New Zealand. She was like taking advantage of him. So we told him to complain about it. So he did. He went to the because she was threatening to contact the immigration if he didn't do as she asked.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
because she was a pharmacist as well, he was working in a pharmacy. But he actually knew more about the job than she did because he's been a pharmacist for like 15 years in South Africa. Anyway, cut long story short, he ended up getting a job up at the hospital, and immigration allowed him to go up there because the money was better, and then he was able to afford to bring his wife Yolandi over from South Africa, and they had a small child at the time. They got two children now. But anyway, cut long story short, the nurses at the hospital were so impressed with Patrick's knowledge on medication because he's a pharmacist, and they're like, "Oh, Patrick, you should, that's a waste," because they took him in for a meeting and he got a bit scared. He was wondering why they put him in for this meeting. He had to go and see all the heads of the hospital, and they actually, it's very rare, but they paid for his qualification to become a nurse, which is it's quite unheard of in New Zealand for them to do that. And he got 100% on all his exams. So they called him in.
Wow.
Yeah, they called him in for another meeting, and they said, and he was like, Warren, wondering why they're after me. They said, Patrick, you're actually wasted being a nurse. So they've gave him a scholarship, and now he's at the University of Otago in the South Island, studying to become a doctor.
Oh wow. That's so cool.
Yeah, man. It's like so awesome, eh? Like, Patrick's going to be a doctor. He's been there for like 5 years now in Otago, and his wife Yolande, I'm like friends with his wife on Facebook. She was like updating me.
Yeah.
She updates me here and there, but they're such wonderful people, eh? Like even when Yolande first came to New Zealand, there was these guys wearing hoods, these young teenagers wearing hoods, and she jumped into the bush. She was like scared for the first year living in New Zealand, thinking that it was like
Yeah.
South Africa. Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, such good people. I'm just happy that he came to New Zealand with pretty much nothing. Was getting minimum wage, supporting his wife in South Africa. Got a better job, then got all this help from the nurses and doctors at our hospital, and now he's becoming a doctor. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It doesn't surprise me with him though. He's super intelligent, old Patrick. Doesn't surprise me that he's becoming a doctor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shows, sometimes bad things can happen to you, but it can actually push you in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. Tazzy, tell us what's up with your internet.
I don't know. It's like I'm not starting to play PlayStation, but I'm on a test speed, and my test speed is now weird because I got 10 up and 10 down now. It didn't lag me out of party or anything, which is odd.
I thought it was just mine that was spastic today.
Someone killed me while I was eating my steak, so gotta go and get some revenge.
The problem is that my NTU settings are because of the patch.
Can't you just connect? Oh, you can't connect to your normal internet, eh? Get up.
and look around. Whoa! Oh shit! Take it easy, I'm doing it. No, please! I'm moving as fast as I can!
Oh, Taz, I just saw your screenshot. Mine was doing that the other day. Like, my connection was really good, but it wouldn't sign in.
No, but I think mine is bad now because I had to lower my MTU settings for the glitch to work.
Or... I hear you perfectly now.
Yeah, so I had to turn mine down to 650. It was like 1,000 something.
Just make sure you're not pirating in the background. So Taz, did you hear about the drama with White Wolf and all that? Did I tell you about it?
Oh no, you didn't. Oh, let me hear this. What did she do now?
Yeah, so I was in a lobby, right? And then White Wolf and Bosco and all that joined. And I was with Pharaoh and Slightly and Nukes. I think his name's Nukes, whatever. So anyways, White Wolf sends me a message. She's like, oh, can you like make sure your friends don't shoot at me and my friends? I'm like, yeah, all good, no worries. I told the boys, like, just, you know, White Wolf and all that are in here, don't accidentally kill them. So what happened was, Nukes, that nuclear guy, I think he's more friends with Pharaoh, but I didn't tell him because, you know, I didn't really think that he was my, you know, he's not really my friend. I just told Pharaoh and that, and Slightly. So Nukes goes over and starts griefing them, and I was like, oh, fuck. So anyway, straight away, Wolf's like, Kitty, can you tell your friend not to kill me? And I'm thinking, fuck, he's not really my friend. But anyway, I told him, so he goes, oh, okay, cool, sorry, I didn't realise they're your friends. And I was like, yeah, because the guy has got no microphone, bro. He's one of those weirdos, comes into your party and doesn't talk. He just sends text messages to you. It's one of Pharaoh's friends, bro, not one of my friends. And he has added me as a friend, but anyways, so he's sending me text messages like, oh, they're coming to kill me now. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I was like, oh, just try and avoid them, you know, like, because they're obviously trying to get you back for killing them. So anyways, he was like flying to the other side of the map, and then frickin' Bosco and that were following him and like griefing him, and he's sending me a message. He's like, they're fucking killing me now, rah, 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 rah. And I was like, fuck, I don't care, bro, just kill them, you know. I'm fucking sick and tired of this sort of bullshit, trying to like stop people from killing each other in a fucking video game. So anyway, cut long story short, Smokey Boy, which is this other guy, he's friends with them. He orbital spammed me one time, and Pharaoh remembered. Pharaoh goes, oh, that Smokey Boy's in here, I want to fucking kill him. And I was like, oh, nah, I can't go after him, man, because I'm all cool with him now, because he sort of apologised. Not really apologised, but he sort of apologised. And he's sort of good with me now. And Pharaoh's like, nah, fuck that, I want to kill him. I was like, oh, well, if you kill him, I have nothing to do with him, man. So there ended up being this big war. And Wolf pretty much deleted me from my friends list because I didn't do anything to help her, even though she's my friend, her sister's my friend, and Pharaoh and all that's my friend, so I'm not going to kill Pharaoh on that, and I'm not going to kill her for Pharaoh, so I was just staying neutral. But she's not my friend now because I didn't stick up for her against Pharaoh, even though I told Pharaoh not to kill her, but Pharaoh started killing her because he killed Smokey, and then Bosco started killing Pharaoh because apparently that's her boyfriend or whatever. So Pharaoh killed Bosco, and because he killed Bosco, White Wolf started killing him, and then he killed White Wolf, and then they just got clapped, bro. That whole team got clapped by Pharaoh and all that. And she's sending me all these texts, what the fuck, Kitty, what the fuck? I'm like, I didn't even do anything, I was staying neutral, like, I done nothing. So I just said, man, whatever, man. So, but this is like this.
Does she have an open profile?
I don't know. This is like the third time she's done this to me. Deleted me, added me, deleted me for no reason when I've done nothing. And it's all because of...
Wasn't the last time was because of her mom, right? Her mom interfered somewhere along the lines there as well.
No, that was a different reason. It's always something that has nothing to do with me, like why I get deleted as a friend. It's like I'm guilty through association. And I try and be like peaceful because I try not to get involved in any of the drama. But I just checked today and she's deleted me off her friends list. I was like, I didn't do anything. So I'm not even arguing with her. I'm not sending her any messages to say why she's deleted me, because last time I did that, she just got all upset even more. So yeah. So now Farrier and that wants to kill them all the time when they see them, and it's like, I just don't get it, man. Like, it's a video game. People want to kill each other. Why do you have to like try and control who kills who in GTA? Like, it's a video game. Like, people are going to kill each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know her mum, how her mum plays? Her mum killed me over 20 times. I haven't even killed her, bro. Like, this is their mum. This is a 47-year-old woman. Started griefing me. I didn't kill her because I don't want her to moan to Casper, which is my friend, her brother. I killed her twice, and she's like, Casper, he's picking on me. Like, and I said to Casper, I got the screenshot of how many times she killed me. And I killed her twice, and then she hid in her apartment, started shit talking through message. And that's all because of Floppy. So she doesn't like me now because of Floppy. Yeah. And he's a 14-year-old. A 47-year-old being upset with a 14-year-old and being upset with me because I told her he's only 14. Leave him alone. You're picking on a 14-year-old. And she's like, fuck you, Kitty Hawk. She called him a nigger and shit. She's being racist because he showed me the text messages that she sent him. I was like, what's a 47-year-old woman, grown-ass woman, sending text messages to a 14-year-old calling him a fucking nigger? That's what I told him. I said, you need to report her for doing that. But I don't think because he can't read and write properly, I don't think he reported it. Because you'd actually get banned for saying stuff like that. But they're freaking crazy, bro. I had to tell Casper yesterday, because, you know, that's all his family. And Casper was like, I know, bro, I know. I've fucking had to deal with my sister and my nieces for years. This is what they're like. You do one little thing to piss them off, and they can be the...
joinable profiles, we can start hunting them, lol.
Yeah. Oh, that would make it worse. I'd have to do it on another. I'd have to do it on another account because I'd never hear the end of it if I did that. But you know, Wolf's boyfriend, Nomad. She had her boyfriend that used to play on here. Well, this was only a week ago. She joins my party and she's like, I was like, oh, hey Wolf, and she's like, hi. I was like, how you been? She's like, good. She's like, Kitty, I need to tell you something. I said, what? Oh, me and my boyfriend have broken up. I was like, oh, okay, like, wondering why you're telling me this. And she's like, I was wondering if you and all your friends can, like, grief him and his crew and just go into their lobbies and grief them all. I said, well, I've got no real reason to do that. Like, I'm pretty cool with Nomad. Like, I get along with him because I actually know her boyfriend. And I got nothing against him. She goes, nah, he's a fucking prick. It'd be good if you griefed him. And I said, well, I don't really want to do that because I've got nothing against the guy. And then she's like, well, I think you should. And I said, why? And she goes, because he's deleted you off his friends list. I said, what? Why is he deleting me for? Oh, because you're friends with me. I was like, fuck, these people are so childish. If they have a problem with someone, they delete all the friends of that person they've got a problem with. And then they want you to be part of their drama. Do you remember when we had...
GTA's got the most drama.
Eh? Oh, it does, man. It's
GTA has
like...
the most drama.
And when you try and stay neutral, you get pulled into the drama anyway. And then you're considered an asshole because you're not helping in the drama. I'm like, well, I've got friends on both sides of the drama, so why would I try and choose sides? Like, it's your beef, it's not my beef. you guys should sort it out. But yeah, 'cause you watch, in 2 weeks from now, Wolf will like add me as a friend, and she'll like apologize without it actually apologizing, because she's never actually officially apologized for the last time she deleted me. But she'll join the party when I'm with Casper and act all normal, and but I'm just not gonna play into the games no more, man. I've just had enough of it. I just come on to GTA to have fun with my friends. I don't come on here to get pulled into dramas. And I think people are just bored, man. That's why they do this. They're just so bored that if you're so bored of GTA, go and play another game. Like, if you're so bored that you have to start drama with your friend. It's weird. It's like that Sky Crew guy the other day, Taz. Frickin' Barry told me that he left the chat.
Oh yeah, he was complaining to me. Oh my god, he went all righteous. I was like, bro, I don't stand for this, bro. And he was, oh my god, I actually want to go out of my way and hurt him and stuff.
Mm. Oh, so was he actually complaining to you? What was he saying?
He was complaining that you, Fer, and everyone was killing him. And I told him, yeah, but you griefed their cargo.
Yeah.
Like, you griefed your own crew members' cargo. How
Yeah.
are you not gonna get hunted?
Yeah. What did he say?
But, yeah, and then he complained that he has been called the GTA police again.
GTA police. Yeah, because that's what I'd send him a text. I was like, "Oh no, the GTA police are here." I should change my CEO business to GTA police. You know who joined my lobby today
He
is
had an open profile.
yeah. You know
So
who?
if he had an open profile, I'd hunt him.
You know Waif? Waif, eh? He joined
Yes.
he joined my game today, and he sends me a text. He's like, "Yes to Yankton's," or but I don't think he knows why I put no Yankton's as my CEO name. It says no Yankton's, and I think Waif's thinking I don't like Yankton's. Like, it's a joke from Casper.
No, I don't think, yeah, he doesn't understand it.
Yeah. That's funny as.
Yeah.
No Yank. Heaps of people have asked me what that means. No Yankton. Because gotta have Yanktons.
Yeah, that's because they don't know anything about modded cars.
I try to fit gotta have Yanktons in the CEO thing, but it doesn't fit.
Yeah, the most important thing about modded cars is obviously the Yanktons and to make sure that the wheels are modded and clean. That's about it. Gang green tint.
Yeah. Apparently they patched the speed glitch for the oppressor.
I don't think so.
Slightly was saying. Alright, should better rob another store now. Honestly though, Taz, going back to what we're talking about, like, GTA is so toxic, eh?
Compared to all the games, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like, I never imagined a video game, like, I remember the old days when I used to play Halo and shit, you know, back in the day on Xbox.
Yeah.
And that was pretty toxic. But GTA is definitely...
Yeah, this game has ruined, like, I'm not even joking, it's ruined families, friends, lovers. This game has done it all.
Yep. Crazy,
If
yeah.
Hell was a game, it would be GTA.
Well, you should watch the end of my stream last night. The last half an hour of my stream. Unfortunately, I didn't get the dudes' voices for some reason. It doesn't record their voices.
But yeah,
yeah.
in game chat you can't record anyone's voices in game chat.
Yeah. So I was killing these two griefers last night, and they were not happy. I was saying that I'm fucking. What were they saying about me last night? You're probably really fat, and you never get outside, and you're like a no-lifer. This is probably the only game you play. Like, they were so angry, eh? And they're both tryhards too. I was just laughing at them. There ended up being like 5 or 6 other players like joining in, like heckling them. It's so funny, bro. I was having so much fun last
When I
night.
was streaming,
Eh?
I made that playlist. I literally named it monetization playlist.
Yeah. I'll put it on tonight when I go to bed. I'll just play it in the back, like on my phone or something, when I go to sleep. Get all the boys to do it too. Because what do you need? 80 hours. That wouldn't take long to get people to watch that much. Do you have to get it within this month, or is that just total?
Damn, I have to cook dinner again tonight. I can't be arsed.
Order a pizza.
I wish I could.
They can't deliver to your house.
The other thing is like, for like YouTube and stuff, since I was a kid, like I enjoyed cooking and stuff. So one of my like careers I wanted to do and become, I wanted to become a chef.
Yeah, that's cool,
So I
man.
always took cooking and shit seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm literally like the best cook in my whole family. So
That's cool.
when someone comes over for dinner or whatever, I have to go out of my way and make the best dinner.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be able to live anywhere in the world, man. If you become a chef.
Yeah, that's what my brother told me. I could go on yachts.
Oh
go to
yeah.
hotels.
You know the best people to learn under for chefing? If you go to France, you learn under the French. Apparently the French chefs are the best in the world. That's who Gordon Ramsay learnt under. He learnt under a French chef.
It's funny they call French fries, but then they weren't ever made in France or by French people. They were made by Belgium.
Oh yeah? Yeah, Belgium's right next to France.
Gonna be a chef, Tazzy Taz.
That'd be cool, man.
Yes, I am.
Got to do what you love in life, eh? That's too many people who live their lives doing things they don't love, and got to find what you love and just do that.
Also, then you can send me some food so we can eat.
Yeah. There's a chef here in New Zealand. He was on our television, like our breakfast television show here in New Zealand. You got this. And he lived over in the United States for 18 years. I think it was 15 years or 18 years, something like that. And he lived in Louisiana, which is in the southern states of the United States. And he learned how to, he specialized in cooking authentic Louisiana chicken. And which that probably just doesn't sound that big of a deal. Like, he's specializing in making really yum chicken. But when he came onto the breakfast show here in New Zealand, he made it and it looked just like KFC. But it was fried chicken. And the hostess and the host were like, "Oh, it just looks like KFC." And he goes, "Yeah, a lot of people say that, but try it." And when they ate it, oh my gosh, this is like the best chicken I've ever eaten. And yeah, he like talked about his journey as a chef, But it's apparently authentic Louisiana chicken makes KFC, puts it to shame. Like KFC is like a dodgy version of authentic Louisiana fried chicken. Yeah, so it's like I was like, man, I wish I could cook chicken like that. Like the juice goes all the way through the meat and like the flavoring and stuff, and but you could start your own little business selling that. Make a lot of money. Yeah. I like to learn how to make more Mexican food. I'm not a chef, but I like to cook food as well. And I've been dabbling in different foods. I was talking to my Mexican friend the other day about it. You got any recipes for me? He gave me a recipe for burritos the other day. Apparently you cook the meat in a crock pot and then you prepare it in the burrito. That's how they prepare it, so the meat's tender.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they mix everything together like once it then.
Hmm. Who doesn't love food though, eh? Right.
I'm supposed to be the female here, and you guys are discussing recipes, and I can like make toast if I'm lucky.
Yeah, well, times sort of changed, eh? You know, like I'm starting to become a nurse, so that was predominantly a lot of women were nurses, which they still are today, but there's a lot more male nurses now. Doctors used to be predominantly men, but now there's a lot of women doctors now, so times have changed, man.
Yeah.
I think people can just be whoever they want to be. It shouldn't be restricted on you have to be this sort of person, and because I've got some of my male friends and they look they're like, what, you want to become a nurse? Like they, because some of them are like builders and engineers, and I've got friends that are plumbers, but I just think to myself, that's just an old sort of mindset. Like times have changed. Like people can be what they want to be. Like my niece is only 12. I asked her, this is real funny, eh? I asked her about a year ago, I was like, because I still call my niece Bubba, I was like, Bubba, what do you want to be when you grow up? She goes, I just want to be a boss. I said, well, boss is not being easy. She goes, I reckon I could be a boss easily. I said, well, there's a lot of stress. That's why your uncle doesn't want to be a boss. She goes, I think I could handle it. This is my niece. She's only 12, man. So, well, if you want to be a boss, that's up to you, but it's not easy being a boss. It's stressful.
I can imagine someone saying, what do they want to be? And they're like, I want to be a unicorn or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah. Yep. That's the thing though, like, if you want to be a unicorn, fucking be a unicorn, bro. Yeah, anyone can. I don't like it where people say you have to be this and you have to be that. Like, I was never really, when I was younger, I was never really interested in, like, mechanical stuff. And I used to get a lot of ridicule from my peers and from uncles and, oh, what, you're not interested in fixing cars and stuff like that? Like, shit like that never interests me, but I think that's why I feel so passionately about being what you want to be, because I felt like when I was younger, I was trying to please other people. I was trying to be what they wanted me to be, but you can't do that, man. You got to do what you want to do. Like, what makes you happy? You're never going to be happy if you do what other people, like what you want other people, like, sorry, you'll never be happy if you do what other people want you to do. You just won't. Got to do what makes you feel happy. And my brother's very mechanical, but it's not that I do understand mechanical stuff, but it just fucking bores me to tears. I'm just like, I'm not interested in it. Like people think, oh, you're a male, you should know all this, you should like be interested in this. It's like, I don't give a fuck about it. Like, let's be honest. I know the basics. Like if my car breaks down and there's issues with my car, I can sort of figure out, okay, could be the starter motor, or the fucking might need to top up my water or whatever, change the oil. I can do that, change filters and shit. But I'm not someone who can fix a fucking car, like, because I've just never been interested in that. I'd rather just pay someone to do it. You get people saying, oh, you should know how to do this and do that to your own car. I've got uncles who can fix cars, my brother can, I've got cousins that are younger than me that can. But they've all accepted what I've wanted to do, become a nurse, even though I've had some of them mock me about it.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well,
Everyone like puts you into like a stereotype box.
yeah, they
But
do.
I don't really give a shit about that.
Nah. I think there's nothing wrong with improving, like learning things that can help our lives, but there's plenty of qualified people out there who can do it too. Like, you got the money, like, you can pay people to do stuff for you. Like, I'd be fucked if the world ended and we all had to survive and build a house. I'd probably be fucked because I don't know how to do any of that. But
I play Minecraft, I'd be fine.
yeah. Let's just hope the world doesn't, collapse.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, he's the guy I would hang out with if the world ended, because that guy can hunt, fish, he can build, he can do everything. My sister's husband. I think that's the problem too. My sister, not my sister, but family compare me to my brother-in-law, because he can do all these wonderful, manly things. I'm not that, but I've got my own strengths. I've got things I can do that he can't do. So we've got our own abilities. We've got our own strengths. Like when I went shooting with them, because I actually love hunting. Hunting is actually one thing I really enjoy. I love fishing as well. We went shooting with them. We went was shooting turkeys and possums and stuff like that, and rabbits. We went rabbit shooting as well on his farm.
Yeah.
And there was this rabbit that was zigzagging everywhere, and I lined it up and shot it in the head. And it was would have been about 30 meters away, and it was zigzagging. And my brother-in-law was like, "Holy shit! How the fuck did you hit that?" I said, "Oh, just aimed in front of its head and just predicted where its head was going to be and just pulled the trigger." And he was like amazed, and he's like, "Have you ever shot a rifle before?" I said, "Not really." He goes, how are you such a good shot?" And then my sister turned around and goes, "It's all those bloody video games he plays." So, yeah. Comes to shooting a gun, I'm pretty good at shooting. So if I needed to hunt, if the world ended and, we needed to hunt for our food, I'd be pretty good at that. So about building the house or whatever, I'd have to get someone else to do that.
Yeah, we'd have to stick together because I'm not very good at shooting games, so I'd be screwed on the food part.
Yeah. You might be good at...
I'll build us a house.
Yeah, building the house or getting the fire started or something. That's quite interesting. A lot of people think it's a man's job to start a fire, but my friend is married to a lady from Thailand, and my friend is from Jamaica, right? He's a black dude. Quite funny, you don't see many black guys married to a lady from Thailand. But me and Ted were joking about the fire, because sometimes I can spend 20 minutes trying to start a fire. I know how to start a fire, but sometimes I have trouble starting it, and I end up starting the fire and then the fire's working, because it gets really cold here in New Zealand. And
Yeah.
Ted was telling me, he goes, "Oh, that's nothing, man. Fuck. Sometimes I've been trying to start a fire for an hour and a half, and my wife's like trying to tell me, honey, you've got to do this and do it." He says, no, I've got this. I'm the man of the house. I've got to start this fire. And then he goes, "My wife is so patient, she'll just walk away and she won't say anything. She'll come back, and then in the end I give up because I can't get the fire to start." And then he reckons his wife will literally, because the fire was roaring when I went to his house. I was like, "Fuck, you got a good fire? How'd you get your fire to roar like that?" He goes, "Oh, my wife starts our fire." I was like, "Really?" And his wife, literally, within 2 minutes of her putting the stuff in the fire. It's going with no fire starters, nothing to like make the fire, like just pure paper and wood. And in Thailand, that's how it is in Thailand. Apparently the women are the ones who start the fires in Thailand. I was like, oh, that's quite incredible. And they go, yeah. And I've seen her outside chopping wood and stuff, man. She's just chopping wood, doing things that you think men should be doing. But in Thailand, it's like the complete opposite. The men are always out there, you know, providing, going and get food and stuff, resources for the family. But the women sort of control everything in the house. Like they chop the wood, they prepare the food, they start the fires, and then I went outside and they've got all these beautiful like veggie gardens, and I'm talking about proper like crops and stuff, like tomatoes growing on these big sticks and stuff, and Ted's sitting there drinking. Me and him were drinking wine in his back garden, and his wife's like out in the garden, like doing all the stuff that you think men would be doing, because that's how it is in Thailand. Like the women are very practical. Like they know how to build. They can build houses. They know how to. Like his wife's done electrical work. I was like, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah." They're so handy. Like women are, because a lot of the men are out there working. So the women, if like they don't have people they can pay to fix stuff for them. So if the husband isn't there to fix stuff, the wife does it. Quite amazing. Like I said to Ted, I said, you're so lucky to have your wife. He goes, oh man, I know that every day. I say how lucky I am to have my wife. Look, she built this here. Like Ted can't even build, like, she built this like patio thing for them. I said, did Noi make that? He goes, yeah, she done it all by herself. I said, did you help her? He goes, yeah, I helped her, but she preferred doing it by herself because I don't really know what I'm doing. It was so funny,
That's
man.
cool, though.
Yeah, that is. But that was like a real culture shock, eh? That really taught me, like, our idea of what men and women should be doing is, it's not always true. Like, there's other cultures that are completely the opposite, and they've always been like that. Like, Noi says her family, it's always been like that in Thailand. Like, women are very practical. They're as practical as men are. Like, they can build stuff, they can, because they've had to out of necessity, like survival, you know, because they don't have they don't have the money to go and pay someone to fix their plumbing. Like it's and that's what Ted was saying. Yeah, man, they're all like that. I went to Thailand, and you know, because my wife's family owns this farm in Thailand, and everybody participates in building and fixing and, you know, maintaining the farm. It doesn't matter if you're man or woman. They're like equal. It's like, wow.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool, though.
Yeah. Obviously, there's some things men are probably needed to do, like lifting heavy stuff, you know, stuff that might be a bit hard for the ladies to lift, but besides that, it's not like lifting a boulder or something. Like, even men, we struggle with that too, lifting that sort of thing. Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Like, if you go around their house and they grow all their own vegetables, because they're retirees, both of them are in their 70s. And I said to Ted, man, like, how does your wife do it? Like, how does she keep? Because she works every time I come around, she's always working. He goes, oh, she's been like that her whole life. Like she's pretty much never stopped working her whole life. Like it's so normal in Thailand. And if she actually sits down, she actually can't sit down because she gets like pain in her body. I was like, what? Like she gets pain? He goes, yeah. She gets real bad headaches and neck pains and stuff. And I said, that's probably because she's working. And he goes, no, it actually helps her when she's working because the pain sort of goes away. But when she sits down and doesn't do anything, she gets all these pains in her body. And that's obviously just from years and years of working hard, you know. It's it's quite cool. Like Ted's only been married to his wife for 16 years. They met through. It's quite cute how they met. They met through writing letters to each other. They were both in their 50s when they met each other. I think Ted's got divorced or whatever. I don't know if Noi was ever married, but they met through, and she could barely speak English. But they're such a lovely couple. I go around their house. I've got to actually go around there and visit them again soon. But the food that Noi can make, man, oh my goodness. The Thai food that she makes for us. I'm a person who never likes soup. Like soup is something I don't really... You should try Thai soup. Honestly, man. Yeah, you'll have like three bowls of it. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And every time I go in there, I'm like, Ted, can you tell Noi not to cook anything, please? Because every time I come around, I hear the chopping on the chopping board. She's like, just sit there. I prepare something for you. Just wait. I was like, no, Noi, I'm just here for an hour. You don't need to make me anything. No. It's okay. I'll just make you quickly something. Comes out with this big feed. I was like, Noi, and then Ted goes, there's no point arguing with her, eh?
I actually have a friend like that.
Yeah.
She's from South Africa, but she's
Mhm.
Muslim. She's my bestie though.
Mhm.
But every time I go to her house, Jesus Christ, she like has to get up and make me food, and I'm like, I just came for coffee, like just
Yeah.
back off. But their food is so good.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah. That's so cool, eh?
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
That's just their culture, though. Like they have to, like, in Thai culture, it's considered rude if they're not good hosts. So
Yeah.
even though I tell Noi all the time, I say, Noi, here in New Zealand, you don't need to do that. And Ted goes, oh, don't argue with my wife because like that's just their culture. Like she can't help it. Like if she has
Yeah.
visitors, she'll prepare food. And she'll be out working in the gardens, so you'll come over to see I'll come over to visit Ted and Noi, and she'll have she wears this big Asian hat, you know those hats that go out? She's working out in the
Yeah.
gardens and she's, oh, hello, she'll give me a hug and stuff, and then she takes off her gloves, and then all of a sudden she's walking into the kitchen to make some food, even though she's working in the garden. I'm like, Noi, you don't need to, I'm just here. No, it's okay, I'll just make you something quick. You sit down there with Ted, and I bring you guys some drinks out. Just sit there. Okay, no. And she'll walk away. She's like shaking her head as you're trying to tell her not to. Shaking her head. No. Just stay there. I'll be back in a second. And then Ted like looks at his wife with a big smile on his face. She'll bring out food, and he looks at her and he goes, "Thank you, my queen." He calls her his queen.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it's real cute, eh? And he goes, Lenny, honestly, because I say to him, you're so lucky to have Noi, like all the things she does for you. Teddy goes, because my mate Teddy's got a lot of health issues, you know, he's got an enlarged heart, and he's 72, and he's got quite a lot of health issues, and his wife does too. And I said to Ted, you've got such a wonderful wife, eh? Like the way she loves you and takes care of you. He goes, every day I thank God for my wife. She is the most precious person in my life. I was like, yeah, it's really cool, eh?
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice when people are like that with each other.
Yeah, it's just a cultural thing, eh? That's just their culture, you know. And Ted was married to his ex-wife. She was from Ted used to be in the army. He met his wife in.
Yeah.
She was Dutch or from Holland or something, but they were married for 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were married for 26 years, and they got divorced, and it really broke Ted's heart when he lost his wife. She walked out on him, and then he was he was single for like 7 or 8 years, and his good friend was married to a New Zealand guy because Ted had moved over to New Zealand in the 1980s from England. That's where he met his wife, his first wife. And so he pretty much had nothing when he was over here, and he's in his 50s and pretty much had lost his home and his business because of his marriage breakup. And then he met these couple, this Kiwi guy and his wife from Thailand, and his wife of his friend was like, Ted, my cousin, I think you would really like my cousin. And Ted's like, what do you mean? He goes, her name's Noi, and she's in Thailand, and she's looking for a good husband. And Ted was like, oh, that's weird. I don't know, meet some strange woman in another country. And she's like, no, you should write a letter to her and you know, start talking to her. So Ted decided to write a letter to this lady he'd never met, who didn't even really speak English. And that's how it all started. And they realized they realized they had so much in common and what they wanted out of life and stuff. And so Ted finally went over and visited her, and that's when he goes, my wife was very shy when I first met her because she couldn't really speak English. And I said, how long were you in Thailand when you first met her? He goes, I was over there for about 3 months. I stayed with her and her family, and we got to know each other, and then a year later we got married. We've been married for 16 years. I was like, man,
That's really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he took a risk, you know. He didn't know if it would work out, and yeah, lucky for them, it did.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Apparently, it's
Listen,
really hard in
Yeah.
Thailand too now. There's a lot of bad
Yeah,
stuff
I
happening
bet.
over there.
yeah.
Now that I'm talking,
I have to
no,
jump off. I'm really sorry.
no, take care, man. Good to meet you. We will probably see each other
Yeah.
another time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we'll
Oh.
speak soon.
See you later, eh? Bye.
Okay, bye.
James,
Yeah?
you want me to help you with your preps?
What?
Hmm?
I'm just changing my here.
Are you doing your scope out?
I'll do it after my
Okay, I'll be back.
yeah. Smooch.
Okay. The Christmas is Saturday, eh?
Yep.
Wow. What are you going to get for Christmas?
Probably nothing.
Yeah. Mum will get you something.
Where is she?
Eh?
No. She already gave my presents.
What'd she give you?
Doc Martens.
Oh, you got them early. They're worth a lot of money, Doc Man.
Yep. What you getting for Christmas?
I've already gotten everything from the students. And I brought myself a new controller. That's my Christmas present for myself. Hey, buddy.
Are they more from Ezekiel from
South Africa. Yeah, she is.
South Africa? Oh,
Mhm.
Kitty Hawk,
Hmm.
can you come to the thing with me?
Yeah, just invite us.
Yeah. I just need you to come to the thing with me, and then you can go. I like when you come to the Kayaprika Island.
Yeah.
I just need to do that, and then I can do the preps.
Yeah.
I can do the preps on my own. I just need you to come to the island with me.
Retard.
Come into my lobby?
Yeah. I'll just invite us once you go into it.
Yeah.
I'm just fighting this guy. Have you scoped out the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But I just need to go. I already did all of that, but I just need to go into the impound. No, into get the
The tower.
yeah, into the tower. That's the bit I'm stuck on. The first bit, and then you can go back to grief, and I can do the rest. Yeah, I can't invite you because you're
You know how to share
not
play?
to play.
Yeah.
No.
You got pretty good internet, eh? Go into your party. Oh, hang on. We'll leave this party and go into coalition party. Okay. Ready? We'll go into the other party.